Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to walk you through the basics of how to set an alarm on your Garmin Fenix 7 series watch. Now I'm using the 7X Solar Sapphire. It shouldn't matter which version of the Fenix 7 you've got. I'll also be using the buttons. I will not be using touchscreen functionality. If you've got a Fenix 7 with touchscreen functionality, just know you can use that as well. So let's start by pressing and holding the middle button. First, let me say there's a whole lot that goes into the alarms. I'm going to try and walk through this as basic as I can, but I've also done some videos in the past that just walk you through the basics, like if you want to delete an alarm, how do you do it? Let's start by pressing and holding the middle button on the left side, and then we're going to press the down button to go to clocks, press the upper right button to select clocks. The very first thing you should see under clocks is alarms. If you don't, you can use the upper down button to get on alarms. You'll see that I have no alarms that are on. If I press the upper right button, that takes me into alarms. Not only do I not have any alarms that are on, I have no alarms at all on my watch. So we're going to start by adding an alarm. I'm going to press the upper right button, and this is pretty simple. The first thing we can do is choose our hours. So let's say 5 o'clock. Then we can choose our minutes. Let's do 5:50, and then we can do AM or PM. So I'm going to do AM. Now you'll see that there's a check mark here saying that it's basically done. I'm going to press the upper right button. I've got my time set. Now I can actually edit the alarm. Now I actually recommend just saving it here and then going in and editing after the fact. To me it makes more sense. But if you want to edit it, you can press the down button and you can go into your options. So for example, do we want this alarm on or off? So it's at 5:45. Do we want to turn it on for tomorrow morning or not? I can simply toggle that on or off. I can go down and see the time. Again, I can adjust that if I need to. I can choose whether or not to repeat the alarm. So I can say, yeah, repeat it daily, weekdays, weekends, or I can do custom. If I just want to repeat it on, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I can do that. I'll go back. So the repeat is off. What's nice is we can choose whether or not we want sound, which would be tone, vibration, or both of them. And this is per alarm. So if you want to set a 5:45 a.m. alarm that just vibrates, and then you want to set another 6:30 alarm that vibrates and beeps, you can totally do that. The setting is not going to be the same for every alarm. They give you the ability to change it per alarm. Much like sound and vibrate, you can do the same thing with backlight. When your alarm goes off, do you want the backlight on the watch to turn on, or do you not want it to turn on? Now remember, every time your backlight turns on, you're going to lose a little bit of battery life. But some of you, when your alarm goes off, you want to be able to look at your watch and see the actual time without pressing the light button. That would be what this is for. You can label the alarm, so if you wanted to name it, work or whatever you want to call it, you can actually change the name of the alarm. Wake up, workout. They've got some different ones in here. And then they give you, they don't give you the ability to customize it. I thought they give you the option to name it whatever you want to, but they actually don't, which is kind of unusual. I've got the Instinct. In the Instinct model, they let you put in whatever you want. And then last but not least, you can just simply say done. So now you've built your first alarm. It's kind of nice. At a glance, you can look and see that, like on this one, I've got tone off and I've got vibrate on. I can go down and add a new alarm. The way I always do it, to me that makes a little more sense, is I add the alarm first. So let's do 6:45 a.m. I just build it, and then I go here. If you go to the very bottom, you've got the option to edit it, and then I go into the editor and say, okay, now I'm going to go edit this alarm. And we'll go through the same settings that we did before. Pretty simple. If you ever wanted to delete an alarm, so let's say I've got these two out there and I realize, you know what, I really don't need this other one. Again, you can go down to the bottom, go to your editor, choose the alarm that you want to delete, go to the very bottom and delete it. It's pretty simple. I know somebody's going to say, well, how many alarms can I build out there? I don't know. I looked in the Garmin manual. I tried to find out that answer for you, anticipating that it was coming. I can tell you this, I've built 5 of them and it didn't stop me after that. So I know you can do at least 5 alarms. Once you're done, you can simply press the back button to get back to your main watch face, and we've successfully looked at how to build an alarm on our Garmin Fenix 7 series watch. As always, I hope the video helped. Thanks for watching.